on unlocking your greatness. This is a repeat of the video because I've noted that there's some shaking on at the end of the first video, which affect the quality of the content, and I am not sure if everyone could hear me at that stage, and that is why I decided to do this part for you as well. I'm Simone coming to you live from Windhoek, Namibia. And if you happen to watch replay, I suppose at this stage, then you can just give me an indication that you are on. This afternoon, we are going to look at introduction of vision, identity, and purpose. And then also why change in wealth style is important, a paradigm shift, life blueprints, goals, and focus. I believe you are here for a purpose. So just to introduce myself briefly to you, I'm Simone Shehepo Mulamata. I'm a speaker, a thought leader, a mentor, and a coachpreneur. I support highly motivated professionals, entrepreneurs, coaches, and small service-based owners to eliminate limiting beliefs and to remove emotional barriers that stop them from growing their life and business authentically. I'm a certified coach and I'm also a mentor, seasoned mentor. And my profession is public health background. And I love working with clients on their personal development, their career goals, and then also to move into business thereafterward or at the same time, depending on the pace and the preparedness, so that they can create a greater impact in life. Also to increase income and a fun and fulfilling destiny. My vision is to impact thousands of young adults and women who want to be trained in mentoring future generation in their fields of expertise by supporting them in achieving their goals and their dreams. So if you are falling into any one of these categories, you are on the right platform. Like I said in the past, if you are an individual who want to also improve your personal life, your career goals, your business development, this is the right platform for you. And before we go into the session, I've sent out a workbook to all those who indicated that they will attend. I suppose some of you will attend this evening that couldn't attend this afternoon, and glad that you can attend. I just want you, when you attend the session or you look at the session again, you can type for me hashtag replay. But look at the instructions in the worksheet, and then you can just either work it out before the time and compare when the session is on, or you can go through it while the session is on. The worksheet is first thing in the worksheet, they will ask you about your expectations, your limiting beliefs, your goals for 2021 in accordance to what we are touching today. As indicated, this is merely an introduction. In session 2, we will go into the detail of what we are doing. The first thing for you to understand is if you want a shift in your wealth style or in your lifestyle towards wealth style, you need a paradigm shift. And I also want to mention that I'm the founder of the Paradigm Shift, and I'm writing a book on the paradigm shift, and it has very specific issues that it is addressing. I know there's a lot of authors on paradigm shift, and I'm one of them standing out with my particular issue. The first thing I'm going to address with you is mindset. What is a paradigm? Paradigm is a mental setting. It is a context inside your mind from which you think, feel, and live. Your paradigm determines what you hold on to mentally and emotionally. Most of us are holding on to problems and cannot figure out how to escape from them. And I will explain later why we go through that. But all the while, our mental setting dictates that we must hold on to these problems. We believe deep down that our survival depends on it. When you undergo a paradigm shift, your tendency is to hold on to outdated thoughts and feelings and past hurts and pains and things, and you know it um uh, you have got a tendency to hold on to those things. But when you undergo the shift, these are the things that are completely transform you into or metamorphose you into a totally new being, and it supports you to the extent that you can now take on new things, pursue new things, and it is always greater things that you pursue at the end of the day. And before you embark on any new strategy or fix a problem, consider that you are setting yourself up for failure if you do not have that paradigm shift first. What am I saying? Even if your goal or your vision is to make millions every year, it will never happen until you undergo that paradigm shift. And that is why I always ask you a question: why? This afternoon, I want to ask you, why are you here? Why did you decide to tune in? Why do you feel you need the change? Why do we need such a change? Your view of your life is your map. Decisions are made from your subconscious mind, and that is where the map is. I have a different view of what you have about your life. And that is why the question, why are you here? What are your expectations? So I want you to quickly look at your workbook and fill out your expectations. Why do you think you were driven to sign up onto this platform? And because we are different people with different personalities, different temperaments, I need us to understand that every behavior, each one's behavior serves a good intent to benefit the me, whether it is good or bad for others. And that is why in human rights, you will always hear us saying that where your rights end, that is where my rights start. And we need to understand it's because we are different beings. You are here because you want that change. And the first thing you need to do is to change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change for you. Change the way you think about things, think about people. Change the way you do your work, you approach things in life. Change the way you do it. Change the way you approach your days. Change the way you deal with people. Change the way you deal with your finances. If you really want to see that financial breakthrough or the change the way you look at your health if you want to have long life. We are in a time of COVID-19 where people are so afraid of dying. But we need to just understand that we need to make that change. Your mind is the greatest asset that you are having. In your mind, you find light, illumination, life stems from the mind. Solving problems comes from the mind. And having goals and pursuing dreams tells you that you ought to solve problems, and that is why you need your mind. You need to guard your mind. You need to guard it. Your riches lie in your ability to solve a problem, and all that comes from your mind. And that is why I'm saying your mind is your greatest asset. Another key if you want to unlock your greatness. Therefore, if you can change your emotions, you can change your life. Most people who are losing their mind over money, it's an emotional issue or a mindset issue, is because they crave the feeling or the emotion of money and not the true use of money or the true value of money. It is a mindset. Someone said money can't buy happiness, but it can buy good memories. Now, let me tell you, the brain creates memories. Memories are created in the brain, and we say it is stored in the brain. It's not true. It is stored in the spirit. That is why we do not easily we do not easily forget life events. Memories are stored in the spirit. Now, wealth creation involves your entire life, and it is permanent. It is better to pursue wealth than just to chase after money or just to chase after finances, because once you pursue wealth, it will make your finances more stable, and there's no wealth creation without the involvement of money. And that is also another key that I need us to understand before we take it further. At this point in time, we've got some other points that we are looking at, but I want you to go back and look at your worksheet and see whether you have filled out your expectations. That is the first question. The other few issues that we are going to talk about, as mentioned in the introduction, we are going to look at life blueprint, we are going to look at goals, and we are going to look at focus. So now concerning life blueprint, remember I spoke of limiting beliefs. We are who we are because of what we believe. And then also we become what we believe. But our beliefs comes from the limitations that life has put upon us, and that is why we are speaking of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs in most cases are the things that block us from privileged circumstances, that block us from believing that we can pursue and we can obtain abundance. It blocks us from believing that abundance is our birthright. And again, abundance is comprehensive, it is all inclusive, it is holistic, it is not just money. So, when it comes to limiting beliefs, we need to first understand that a limiting belief in itself is already unbelief. And a limiting belief will tell you that riches is only for some people, prosperity is only for some people, advancement is only for some people. You have to have the right skin color, you have to make the right sound, you have to have the right appearance, you have to have the right education, you have to come from the right family, you have to have in Namibia it's about the right surname, it's the right neighborhood, and you keep just fantasizing, if only I could be like them. And when you find yourself, you want to pursue great things, you ask yourself, what if I fail? Everyone has done it. Everyone tried, they fail. No one has risen above that level. You look at your family and you say, oh, in our family, everyone has ended at this. That in itself is a limiting belief. You need to get clarity. And in my coaching, I support individuals to get out of limiting beliefs, because most of us are stuck in these limiting beliefs, and that is why we cannot move forward. One thing you need to understand is nothing stops you from becoming your best you. Everything you want to pursue in life is available to you. You in yourself, your mindset is your greatest asset you have. Everything you need is within, it's embedded in you. And for you to get out of limiting beliefs, you need to be coached or mentored into self-awareness. How to make yourself happy, because happiness depends on happenings, and you need to make it happen for yourself. No one else is responsible for your happiness. It's a complete experience that you need to go through, a complete transformation. Your ability to connect to your source, which is your God, it helps you to get out of those limiting beliefs. And part of my coaching and mentoring is helping individuals to get out of limiting beliefs. It is painful to see someone with great potential and someone who's making great in life, but limiting beliefs are keeping them back. So as to when you find someone is pursuing something, you wonder, why is this individual not seeing the greater thing? The limiting beliefs. The limiting beliefs. So you need to address the limiting beliefs. Until you have addressed it, the paradigm shift cannot take place, and the unlocking to your greatness is stuck at some point. Goals. What is that big, hairy, audacious goal you have for your life for this year? Our goals need to be smart. I've sent out a sheet, and it is also on the group for those of you who did not see it, about SMART goals. Your SMART goals must be specific. You must say exactly what you want. If somebody reads your goals or look at it, they should say that person knows where she's going to or what she wants in life. It must be measurable. You should be able to articulate for which period of time and the exact ingredients within the goal. It must be attainable. You cannot put a 5-year goal for something you can achieve in 1 year. You cannot put a 10-year goal for something you ought to achieve within the next 15 years. So your goals must be attainable, it must be realistic, and it must be measurable. So you can go through the tool, you can write down your goals, go through the tool, and you can assess your goals. In coaching and in mentoring, we support you to dissect your goals, to break down your goals, but also helping you to make incremental steps towards achieving your goals, because achieving goals start with mindset. In the beginning of the year, I encouraged everyone, avoid the issue of just wanting New Year's resolutions, because resolutions comes with the euphoria of Happy New Year. But after that, where we are at 20th January today, what is the issue? How do you feel about the goals that you have set that first day? So it's important to set goals and not just looking at resolutions. Another important thing I need us to look at, and something that I really, really help individuals with from the bottom of my heart, is to get focused. It's important for you to get focused. You must be focused if you want to achieve your goals. Now, I do not have a problem with people that are multi-passionate, but many of us are multi-passionate, and it stems from a point of creativity, but we need to start somewhere, because being multi-passionate, and you don't get coaching or mentoring or guidance, you end up with anxiety and end up achieving nothing, doing nothing. Signs that you are multi-passionate: you only have many interests, not only have many interests, but also many talents. It's one thing to be curious about many subjects. It's another thing to be genuinely good at almost everything. The second thing about being multi-passionate is you are triggered by the phrase jack of all trades and master of nothing. Do not be flattered if people tell you that. It means you are running very fast nowhere. Very important. The third thing is choosing one thing feels like torture. You find yourself, it's like being there with all your favorite sweets and chocolates, if you are a chocolate lover like me, and you don't know which one to choose, and you only have one choice, so you feel tortured. And then also, you are a master at creative problem solving. Being a multi-passionate creative has its struggle, but it also holds many, many gifts. You are a master at creative problem solving. Then you must know that you are multi-passionate. And if you are that person, you are on this platform, please, let's sit down and do this coaching. And I coach you into your direction. You have an inherent desire to share your gifts. That is also a sign of being multi-passionate. Now, when it comes to pursuit of vision and dreams, pursuit of goals, and then also unlocking your greatness, you need to be able to differentiate between your passion, your gift, your talent, your vision, and your purpose. And that is what we are doing in the coaching and in the mentoring relationship.
It's
Supporting
3 o'clock.
Because in that process, you will be able to understand your niche. You are created to stand out, not to fit in. But if you want to be like everyone, you can run everybody's race. But in the coaching mentoring relationship, we look at and support you to find your niche. Your niche is that unique thing that makes you stand out, that makes you to do what everyone else is doing. But because of the niche, being created to stand out, you are making it great. At this point, I want you to write down on your worksheet, what are your biggest struggles to achieving these goals? What are your biggest struggles to achieving these goals? If you want me to follow up on you, if you have any questions, just leave me your WhatsApp number or leave me a message in your messenger inbox. Leave me your email address. And if you wish to partner with me, if you wish to sign up on one of the future programs, which will be advertised to you on Friday at the end of this 3-day sessions, then you can connect to me. If it's very, very urgent, please give me a call. My details are available on the worksheet. I am Simone signing off from Windhoek, Namibia. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. This was merely an introduction. Tomorrow we will go into delve deeper into the greater part of the unlocking process. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.